I'm just imagining myself riding down the street like. This might be a little controversial, especially if you're a man. If you are, I don't care. Okay, I should just lift that one. Yeah, well, Jordan didn't say nothing, actually. Okay, so I know this vlog is starting out super crazy, and it's because the video that you're looking at right now, I accidentally filmed in slow motion. Anyways, before we get on to the actual vlog, I really wanted to vlog myself going into my birthday. I'm not a very big birthday person, which some of you guys may know already, but I felt like that was not going to stop me from vlogging my last day of being 25. So I feel like this will be something different than you're probably used to seeing as far as birthdays go. We're actually going to start out my last day of being 25, just chilling by the pool. So let's go ahead and get ready for that. All right, so I figured I'd show y'all my little poolside starter pack for the day, starting with the bikini. Gotta have the bikini. So we're gonna do this one today because, like I said, I'm tanning. I did tan a little bit yesterday, just a smidge. Not enough. I don't know if you can see the tan lines. Can you see them? They're right there. Not as intense as I would like them to be. I actually don't mind tan lines with the little strap going on. But today, I don't even want that. Like, today, I just want, give me all shoulder. Like, I need bronze. So, yeah, we're going to wear this little Cult Gaia bikini. You can wear it as a halter, but I'm going to wear it like this because, obviously, I wanted to just tan all of that. And then, this is what the bottoms look like. She's cute, y'all. She's real cute. Okay. I'm not even imagining it right now. I'm imagining after I've laid out and I'm all, like, brown, and then I got the hair down, like, y'all, it's gonna hit so bad. I don't even know who I'm doing it for. It's for me. And then I'm gonna wear this cowgirl hat from Revolve. I will try to link everything down below if it is in stock. I don't know about this swimsuit because I feel like they didn't have much left when I got the swimsuit. So yeah, I'm wearing this green cowgirl hat. This is actually a really intense cowgirl hat. Hold on. I think it's gonna be fine. I think I need to wear the bikini and then I won't look so crazy. Right now I just look crazy because I'm wearing my pajamas. But yeah, I'm gonna wear this green one because it has like a little bit of green, I feel like. Does that look like green to y'all? I don't know, it's gonna be green today. Anyways, let me put this on. Okay. I don't know how well y'all can see me because I feel like it's looking a little dark, but this is what I'm wearing. Drowned in it. Okay. Thing is giving. This is what it's giving me. I feel very cute. Just to go and lay out by the pool. I know when they see me coming, they be like, this bit is so extra. And I am, and I'm okay with that. Alright y'all, I am back inside. I've been in here for a while. And it's something about the sun, it just drains you, it takes you out. So I had to take a nap. I was on that couch for a minute. But I'm finally getting ready to straighten my hair. I actually went to the pool earlier because I want to straighten my hair today and I didn't want to sweat it out because I actually did end up sweating it out just a little bit. Like I'm about to show you my edges. So you can see like this right here, this was not looking like this before I went to that pool. Because I had completely blown my hair out last night and it's just a little bit wavy because I had it like braided up into those ponytails y'all saw, so it kind of gave wave. And then also last night I had done some bantu knots on it just to get it out of the way. Today we actually get to work with Tymo again, you guys. I'm so happy to say that they decided to sponsor this video as well. So I'm really excited because I get to try their, let me show you, their Ionic Plus hair straightening brush. I'm really excited about this because if you guys straighten your hair and if you have naturally curly hair, you have probably used the comb chase method. And what the comb chase method is, you take a regular like old school flat iron and then you take like a rat tail comb and you literally like chase the flat iron with the comb, and you do that so it can be like as precise as possible. And you kind of have to do that when you have like natural hair, curly hair, because it's gonna get it like that bone straight silk press look that everybody loves. But I'm excited to use this because this actually has, like, as you can see, like a brush, a comb looking thing in it. It's like ceramic covered, so it's supposed to get the heat really good, but also in a more efficient way so you don't have to like burn your hair off. It's supposed to be so good that if you do have like a good blowout routine prep, you should be able to use one pass. So this is the heat protected mist that they sent. What I really liked about this mist, girl, was It has argan oil infused into it. And so, you know, when you do a silk press, you don't really want to use like an oil like that because you want your hair to give like body, you wanted it to be flowy. They did like heat protectant and an oil in it at the same time. But what I did while my hair was still damp when I used their blow dryer, which I can also put that down there below. We're gonna be cute for the week. We'll start small. We'll detangle it out first. First impression right here. Girl, you don't even have it heated up. Like, what are you about to try when it's not even... I love looking at it on the little digital part right here. This thing is fast. The future, you guys. We are looking at the future. It's there. Oh wait, now it's there. There we go. Tester right here. Oh, hold on a second. Wait a second. That was one pass. Y'all, don't play with me with no comb chase. That was really good. So this is the heat protectant mist that they sent. I like this because they did like heat protectant and an oil in it at the same time. We're gonna go ahead and speed this up. So I followed the directions that Tymo gave. They suggested if you still have light color in your hair to use the temperature of 390. So that's what I'm using because my ends still have a little color, but you can go higher and it's recommended for going higher if you do want the silk press look. But I feel like it pressed my hair out really well, especially to prep it for the heatless curls that I'll be doing tonight, which you guys will see once this portion is over because that's how I'm gonna be wearing my hair for the week. Not only did I do a wonderful job pressing my hair out, y'all, this thing was so fast. I looked up and I thought I had a whole other section left because of how fast it was, and I was done. Like, it definitely chops the time in half. If you're interested in investing in the Tymo straightener, I will have all of the info down below in the description box. Oh my gosh, you guys. Guess who's 26? I'm really 26, y'all. I'm still trying to get it to register. I feel like 26 just sounds like such a big number. But I'm also trying to get past like the whole thing of like, oh, when you pass 30, like, oh, it's over for you. I have 4 years to let that register in my brain that that's not a real thing, and it's just something that's been like put into our society to believe to make women feel bad. I went to the gym this morning because I plan to be a good looking 26, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys. Guess who's 26? I'm really 26, y'all. I'm still trying to get it to register. I feel like 26 just sounds like such a big number. But I'm also trying to get past like the whole thing of like, oh, when you pass 30, like, oh, it's over for you. I have 4 years to let that register in my brain that that's not a real thing, and it's just something that's been like put into our society to believe to make women feel bad. I went to the gym this morning because I plan to be a good looking 26, okay? I'm not doing anything today, y'all. I mean, I am doing something, but as far as work goes, besides like vlogging and stuff, I refuse to do anything. I'm not opening up my email, which I do know. I have some work emails I do need to get on, but I'm just not doing any of that today. I have a massage planned. I'm gonna take you guys with me to that. I'm just gonna ride with the wind, but I know for sure I'm gonna get a massage because that's one thing I love and love to treat myself to is a good massage. But speaking of treating myself, I did buy myself a few birthday gifts. They arrived kind of earlier than my birthday, but I just got the final one like not even a week ago. But I figured I'd show you guys what all I got for my birthday. It's like a little mini B-Day haul, just some things that I've been wanting. And since it's my birthday, which I treat myself anyway, but if it's my birthday, I'm really gonna treat myself. So let me show y'all what I got. We're gonna start with a new pair of shoes that I picked up. So these are some shoes that I really actually liked like a year ago, last year, but so many people had them that I just didn't want to buy into like the trend. And it's a year later now, and I feel like if I still like these shoes, I really like the shoes, and I didn't just like them because they're trending. But if you guys follow me on Instagram and you saw my story, you definitely already know which shoes they are because I literally put on my story that I bought them. And it is the Adidas Sambas. Yes, y'all, I bought into it. I think the big reason, like besides the fact that everybody has these shoes from last year, you guys know they were like really big and trending, especially like the New York fashion girls like all had these shoes. But I think another big reason why I couldn't bring myself to get them is because I've been looking at these shoes like my whole life, because I played soccer like ever since I was 6 to like when I was 17. And so I just remember like the guys would wear these for soccer and like for indoor soccer and things like that. So it was also kind of hard for me to register. I mean, I liked the idea because obviously I bought them, but it was hard for me to register like, yeah, I'm gonna take these shoes and wear them with a cute outfit, because I always grew up watching the guys, because it was mostly guys, I don't know why, but the girls never wore them. It was just the guys team would always have these like on their off days. And so I was trying to register me putting that on with a fit, but I was like, also, like, I see the vision, like the girls look cute in the sneakers. But it's a year later, I can't stop thinking about them. I decided to go ahead and get them. So this is what they look like. They have different colorways, but I am not a fan of an all black shoe. I feel like it gives like stealing from gas station activity. You guys know, if you know, you know, the black Air Force Ones. No, I mean, they do have a little stereotype to them, but it's so processed in my head now, like I can't get out of it. So I did not want to get an all black shoe, which a lot of the Sambas are all black. They do have the white ones as well. But I have so many white sneakers, like I was like, nah, I need a black sneaker, but I need a black sneaker with some detail to it. So I got these because they have like the brown sole on them, but they also have the gray suede toe, which I feel like is really cute. And this is what the front looks like on the tab. They have the blue tab. It's got a lot going on, but I think it's just gonna be a really cute way to take like really preppy outfits, very like neutral kind of modern outfits, and just make them a little more sporty and make them a little more casual. Like, these shoes will look good with like some trousers. They'll look good with like a little skater dress or something like that. Baggy jeans. I just feel like you can do a lot with these, which is another reason why I picked them up. Of course, I picked them up from StockX, y'all. You guys know I did work with them before. I don't think my code works anymore. I'm gonna check. If it works, I'll put it down below. But I did get these from StockX because, like I said in that video where I worked with them, they just tend to have the best prices. But I'll link down below the exact ones that I got. But I'm so excited about these. Like, I've kept them in the box so I can show them to y'all. I may or may not wear them today. I don't know. It depends what I decide to wear. But that's gift number 1 from me to me. This is gift number 2. This is also something else that I've just been wanting. So this next one, I got it from Farfetch. I felt like it was time to get my casual, everyday, big girl sunglasses now that I'm 26. So I finally decided it was time to get the Prada sunglasses that I have been wanting so badly, again, probably for the past year. Y'all, they're so cute. They're so cute. So they came in like this little case right here. I've already worn them, but you guys know I like to put them back in the package so you can get the experience. So they come in this little hard shell, and then where's the, oh, this is the, what you call it? The little casing that they put it in, but obviously it's not in there right now. But these are what the sunglasses look like. Black ones. I know you guys have seen these before, but they just look so cute. I feel like with a lot of things that I find basic, I like to wait a long time just to make sure and see if I like them. And if I'm waiting a year, like with the shoes, if I'm waiting a year later and I still am obsessed with these glasses, I like the glasses, I'm gonna get the glasses. But this is what they look like. They have like the wide little side frame with the Prada logo on them in silver. But they're just really cute. Like, they just scream grown girl. Like, she's grown. Like, look at these. I'm just imagining myself riding down the street like, yeah. Like, she's grown, baby. I'm not just a girl anymore. I'm not just a girl. Like, I think I need them in white. I'm gonna hold off and I'm gonna see how much I wear these. If I wear these real bad, then I might have to get the white ones eventually too, because you know you need the white sunglasses too. But obviously I might wait until like spring for that, because I probably wouldn't wear them in the winter. Okay, and for the last thing, you guys are actually on the last thing, so I'm gonna keep it up for now, but I'm gonna show you the box first, and then I'm gonna show you what we're upgrading from. So obviously, if I said you guys are on my last gift, it is a new camera. I bought myself a new camera, which, courtesy to you guys, I used my YouTube money to get this camera. So that's also a big thank you to you guys. Think of it as y'all's gift from y'all to me, because I decided to upgrade my quality. And I got to do that because you guys are watching my videos, you know, you're interacting with them, you give my videos likes, which I tell you guys all the time, like,
liking a video is like your best way to support a creator. It's going to push that creator's video out so that other people can like enjoy our videos too, and we get more views and we get more subscribers and we get more work, you know? So that's why I say thank you to you guys, because of that I was able to upgrade my camera, and I feel like it definitely has like better quality, which I'm going to show you the comparison in a second. But this is what it looks like. I actually got the white one. This is what I'm upgrading from. This was my first vlog camera. I've had her since, how long have I had this camera? Started YouTube like the end of 2019, and pretty much I've had this camera since then. It's just the Canon G7X. Now, she's done me well, okay? She's done me very well, but it does kind of stop at that. It's kind of just like a vlog camera. It does pretty okay with quality and like close-up shots, but it doesn't quite do as well as the one that I got with this one. But I'm actually going to take you guys off of this one so I can show you the difference. But first, let's actually show you the side-by-side difference. Hold on, this is actually saying it's got a memory card error. Okay, so I'm going to hold this one because you guys are on my big tripod right now. But you can kind of see the difference between the two. Let me know if y'all see any difference in quality. So it's not the exact same angle, but you guys can see, like, I feel like one camera, which is my new one, I feel like it's more contrasted. It defocuses in the background better. And then my old camera, my Canon, I feel like it does white light better, but it's not like as rich in color. Like, do you guys see that? But yeah. It's treat myself day, and we're gonna keep treating myself today. I decided I would get ready in some natural light today, but also, y'all, in honor of me putting 25 years behind me, hopefully we've got another 25 ahead of me. I put together a little list because I thought it would be fun to do like a little like kind of birthday chit chat. 26 is not that big, but like living a full 25 years I feel like is kind of important, you know, and I feel like I learned a lot during that time. So I put together a little list that we could chit chat about, basically 25 things that I've learned in my 25 years. Some of them are like, I wouldn't say that they're not that serious, but they are just not that deep. And then some of them are kind of deep, but I'm only going to explain them a little bit because I'm not trying to hone in. But we're just going to talk about it while I do my makeup because I thought it would be fun, and you guys seem to enjoy a little bit of banter, so we're going to do that. And I'm also going to do my makeup while I'm doing that, just to, you know, multitask, even though I'm not the best multitasker. And I'm running out of the sunscreen. And this is in no particular order. I just kind of was randomly sitting and thinking and writing. But the first thing I have on my list of things that I learned in my 25 years is have dreams and goals, but not a strict plan. And I feel like, I guess this one I did kind of put first for a reason, because I feel like that's a big thing. At least since I was maybe 17 or 18, you know, getting ready to go to college, I had this idea in my head of how I wanted things to go. I mean, I had it all planned out, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna graduate college at this point. I'm gonna be married at this point. I'm gonna have kids at this point. Y'all. Ooh. We spilling stuff. When I tell you, if you're younger than me, or even if you're the same age, maybe even older than me, I feel like if you're older than me, you probably already know this, but there is no point of having a strict plan, because life is gonna do what it's gonna do, and it's probably not gonna happen the way you plan it. I think I did graduate college when I wanted to graduate college, but as far as like married, I think I thought I was gonna be married at like 24 or 25. I don't know why I thought that. Like, I'm not even honestly ready to be married right now, so that's crazy. And then to have kids, I think I was looking at maybe having kids probably next year. Like, no. So yeah, do not have a strict plan, just go with the flow, because the things that I thought I wanted when I was 18, I don't even want. Number 2, looking good does more for you than it does for others. And I actually learned this at a really young age, and what that kind of means is, I know how like society says, oh, it's a new thing where people are saying like, oh, you don't have to look good for other people and things like that. But the thing that I've been doing like my whole life, even like as a kid, because I was always really into like dressing up and things like that, society is right about that. You shouldn't be trying to look good for other people, but you should still, I feel personally, still be trying to look good, because me personally, when I look good, I feel better. And I feel like that's super underrated. Like, I mean, of course, do what you want. don't, and that's not saying you have to wear makeup or you have to wear expensive things, but like wear and like feel what makes you confident. That's like looking good and feeling good, and it's not for anybody else as much as it is for yourself. I feel like society got a little wrong. You know, people say like, oh, it's for other people or to impress a man. No, baby, you need to be impressing yourself. Like, do you really feel good when you go outside and you look a busted hot mess? I don't know about you. If you do, good for you. I don't. So even if I'm like bumming wearing sweatpants, I gotta do a little something to my face just to make myself feel good, because I perform better when I look better. It's actually crazy how that works. Number 3, you need people. This is coming from an introvert. This is something I feel like I learned a lot over the past year, but it's something I'm still even learning. Like up to like a month ago, I really went through like this little trial of loneliness. I was just super lonely and just was going through some things. And I finally decided to not tell my best friend, because she already knew I was dealing with some things, but kind of just talk to her more about it. She was telling me like, yeah, you've never been one to like really share. And I was telling her, like, I don't share because I feel like people don't actually care. Like, I'm the friend that they call the strong friend. You know how they say check on your strong friends because we ain't gonna tell y'all nothing? I am that friend, and I feel like as a fellow strong friend, at least for me personally, I don't talk about things that I deal with because I don't like to talk about things when I feel like people don't actually care. And she was like, okay, but you never even try to like share things with me for real. So how can you even know if I care? And she was like, and I actually do care. You just don't even begin to tell me. So I was just kind of like, ooh, like, ooh. I guess she told me. So moral of the story, and this is coming from an introvert, you need people. I know people like to say like they are introverts and they like to be by themselves. Even an introvert needs people. We just are a little more selective when it comes to our people, but you still need people, okay? Hopefully I'm breaking this down good enough, because like I said, I'm not the best multitasker. For the next one, I don't know if this is number 5 or what. I may have skipped one, y'all. It's okay. 24 things I learned. Always choose what you want. And the reason I say that, and I feel like this saying can go with many different things, and I didn't realize that until I shared a few of these with my mom just to see what she thought about them. But my perspective in this of going with what you really want, I've always been very into like the arts, and I've just always been an artsy child. But I just wasn't brought up to do like artsy things because it was always believed like that just doesn't make money, even though I get to do that today. So I did go the more traditional route when it came to like schooling and career, and as we can see, long story short, I did not stay there. And I wouldn't say I regret it. I mean, I feel like, you know, it helped me save up some money and things like that and figure out my footing. But it did put me in a whole bunch of student debt that I don't even I don't even use my degree now. I say that to say I just ended up being in the arts anyways. Like, I always loved fashion, and I literally still ended up here. So I kind of just said, like, choose what you really want, because you're gonna end up there anyway. You could be like me and you can take longer to choose what you want, and it's gonna cost you some money. With some things it might cost you some mental health problems. But also my mom, she said, she put it in terms of like, if there's like a cheap pair of pants that you've been looking at that reminds you of something expensive that you've really been wanting, or something of nicer quality, don't settle for like the cheap pair of pants. Like, save up for that nice quality pair of pants, because even if you see like the dupe or whatever, you're gonna get it and you're probably still gonna want that really nice pair of pants because it's been on your mind for so long. It's what you truly want. So moral of the story, if there's something you really want, just do what you want, because you're gonna end up doing it anyway, and you might end up wasting money or mental health on the way there. And this one's short and sweet and quick, and I won't even go that much into it. You cannot travel with everyone. Y'all know how it is. You just, vacation is vacation, and even if a friend is a friend or a family member is a family member, it don't mean they need to go on vacation with you, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Number 8, I chose be unapologetically feminine, and this is something I'm still learning, but it's something I really noticed in school, especially with other women. It kind of just depends, but I noticed something that I kind of tried to like hold back when I was in school was just being like really girly, because I felt like people would associate like femininity with like airheadedness. And so it's something that I noticed when I was in school, especially in my program, I would try and suppress. But now that I'm getting growner, and it could be because I don't have to work around these people anymore, but I just don't care anymore. Like, Did I forget to put on concealer? Yes, I did. I'm gonna go back and do it. But I express my femininity now, and I'm still learning to. But yeah. And some of you guys may have went through this experience too, of just feeling like people don't take you serious when you're girly, or you feel like you can be taken advantage of more so when you're girly. But it's okay to be feminine. Like, there's a lot of strengths to it too. Don't be afraid to be it, no matter how you feel like people are accepting you. If feminine is what you are, be that, okay? Plus, also, it's fun. Like, I like it. It's fun. Number 9, it's important to make your personal space a safe one and a comfortable one. That kind of is, you know, self-explanatory. Your home is where you spend the most time, and you just want it to be very safe, very comfortable. You just want to have a nice, like, oasis to go back to, because you're not trying to be stressed out at homes. I just feel like your home space should be very comfortable. Number 10, have a single era. We're going to talk about this while my concealer kind of sits for a second, because I don't know why I just touched it when it was still kind of setting. So I put, it's actually nice to have experiences to compare, to better figure out what you want so you don't settle. And I feel like I had a good single era while I was in college. That's especially the best time to have your single era, because there's so many men out there. They just everywhere. My prime time in college, I got to spend it single. I got to spend it talking to many different men, kind of experiencing and seeing what was out there. And I feel like it showed me a lot. It showed me a lot of what I don't want, and it showed me a lot of what I do want. So I feel like it's really important to have that era for yourself and not always be in a relationship, because you could be settling and you don't even know it because you don't have any experiences with other people. Yeah, a single era, she's important. Number 11, don't trust people that you see treat others poorly. Because personally, I feel like if you see somebody do something bad to somebody else, that it was just unwarranted, it was out of pocket for no reason, I feel like they will do you the same way. I think that's one of my biggest pet peeves, is seeing people who do other people dirty, and the people I care about and know and am close to continue to be cool with them. And I'm like, did you not just see how so-and-so just did so-and-so? That could easily be you tomorrow. Like, you cool with that? And like, you see them, like, this is like an ongoing thing. Like, they just never seem to have like a good track record on dealing with people. Why are you dealing with these people? That can easily, they will switch up on you one day. That's how I feel. So I don't do the whole like, I like people who are good people. I'm not fooling with you if you seem to treat everybody else badly, because that could easily be me one day. 12, have something to believe in, to rely on. Whatever it is for you, like, just something that will give you hope. I feel like with me, it is God, it is Jesus, the Son of God. I know everybody isn't religious, but I feel like you should have something that you feel like you can rely on at the end of the day. Because sometimes yourself is not enough. I definitely, especially realized that living by myself, that's just kind of the only thing. I feel like at the end of the day, sometimes my faith is like the only thing I can cling on to. The only one who has the answers for me a lot of times is God. So, but I do feel like it makes life a lot harder when you don't. Because let me tell you, people will let you down. And you cannot rely on them all the time. Okay, number 13, don't hoard your money. Don't go crazy, but also don't deprive yourself. I feel like when I got out of a mindset of, oh, I need to save all my money, I feel like that's when I get more money. Now, mind you, I have a nice savings account, okay? But I will spend my money. And I don't spend it on meaningless things. And that's not to say, like, I mean, clothes could be defined as meaningless, but I'm saying I spend it on things I really want. It's very rare where I limit myself and I'm like, oh no, like I don't have the money to spend on that, or I don't want to spend money on that. No, that mindset, I do not have that mindset. I feel like when I started having the mindset of I'm gonna give myself the things that I want, that I can't stop thinking about, and I just stopped hoarding money, I feel like that's when more money came to me. And basically, I have this belief now that money is endless, it's infinite, I can get more of it, it's okay for me to spend it, and it will come right back to me. That's how I think. And ever since I started having that belief system, everything has just went so much better for me. So if you're somebody who like says things like, oh, I don't have money or I'm broke or things like that. Stop. Please stop. Because actually, what y'all may not know is one of you guys inspired me to stop talking like that. When I was in college, I used to make little jokes and be like, oh, like, I'll have this one day, but right now I'm broke. And somebody literally in my comments read me for filth and was like, girl, stop speaking broke into your life. And I was like, oh, what they mean by that? They're basically like, you know, as long as you're speaking broke into your life, you're gonna be broke. And they were so right, because the moment I stopped doing that, I was getting more brand collabs, I was just making more money. Like, you also do have to do the things to, like, put yourself in the positions to get those things. Like, it's, if you lay in your bed, unless you got like a some type of business, it's not just gonna come to you. But as long as you're putting in the effort and the work, you're gonna be good. And you don't have to kill yourself working either, okay? It's mostly a mindset thing. That whole thing where people were talking about not stopping to go get Starbucks, go and get your, if that $5-6 Starbucks makes you happy, go and get your Starbucks, because you saving up money for Starbucks is not going to change your life. It's not going to get you a house one day. It's not going to build up your savings account to that effect. Like, if that little small cup of happiness makes you happy, get your Starbucks. Like, no, we are doing things that make us happy, okay? Money does not matter. Okay, number 14, learn how to take as well. Now, for some people need to learn how to stop taking. I, on the other hand, I feel like I'm more of a giver than a taker. And one thing I will say that I feel like I learned from childhood is I am not good at taking. Like, even if people offer things to me, I just will always like say no. And I had to learn, like, it's okay to accept help. It's okay to accept gifts. Like, it's okay. Like, I was just always learned, like, even growing up, I was always taught, don't be going in nobody's refrigerator. Like, just for a cup of juice, don't go in nobody's house and go into a refrigerator. So of course, I grew up with the mindset of, even if like somebody's trying to do something nice for me, it can cost like a little bit of money or a little bit of their time. I'm like, oh no, like, it's okay. If you're somebody like that, learn how to accept, learn how to take the gifts that people offer you, because that's something I'm still working on right now. I would say this is a new one for me this year. Number 15, self-care is important. Don't let it slip. I feel like that is self-explanatory. Number 16, if he wanted to, he would. That's always been my belief system. I feel like when talking to like my friends growing up, you know, we always get into those little things of like, oh, he won't text me back, or like he hasn't taken me to do this or hasn't taken me to do that. My biggest belief system when it comes to men, and I can only speak on men because that's who I talk to, if they wanted to, they would. Okay, like, there's no, you don't need to read into it. If he wanted to, he would. End of story. If he not talking to you, he don't like you. The end. Because if a man wants to, he will. There's no need to read into it. Number 17, exercising your artistic mind is important. You know that saying, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Yeah, I feel like I'm living through that right now. Like I said, I've always been like a very artistic person, a very creative person. And there comes times where I feel like I struggle with that sometimes. And it's because I feel like a lot of times I find myself kind of suppressing it, especially with my job. Like, I feel like when you're a content creator, a lot of times you're just trying to do things at the end of the day so you know that your content performs well. And that's not always the thing that's in your mind that's the most creative, but you know it's going to get the bills paid. So that's kind of detrimental to people who make money off of creativity. But one thing I'm trying to learn and get back into again is being like, you know, I gotta pay my bills, of course, but also sometimes just being like, bump that. Like, this is what I want to do, this is the way I want to execute it, and if it doesn't perform well, it just doesn't perform well. So use your creativity. If you're a creative person, it's important to exercise that. Number 18, have friends and things for different occasions. I feel like one thing we do, especially as adults, is we will write people off. And I can sometimes be guilty of this, but I feel like I've gotten better at it. We will write people off because we feel like they don't fully align with us as a friend. I feel like it's perfectly okay to have a friend for each different thing that you want. You ain't got to do everything with everybody, just like that traveling thing. This friend can be for social outings. The other friend can be the friend that you be in your apartment cooped up with a glass of wine. Every friend isn't for everything, okay? You don't have to share all your business with every friend just because you call them a friend. Like, have friends for different reasons. Hold on, let me put my lipstick on. Okay, the next thing I have is number 19. Never pretend to be anything or anyone you're not, unless you want to attract everything that is not for you. I fully believe in being yourself. If you want to live the life that is for you, you can pretend and you can lie all you want, but it's just gonna make your path harder because you're not being like who you're truly supposed to be. And sometimes I feel like even I do that. Not that I lie, but I feel like sometimes I suppress certain things about myself that are truly me, and that's not good for me because that makes it harder for me to find my path and my footing and everything that's meant for me. So it's something that I've learned, but I'm still working on, but I just want to share it with you guys because I feel like a lot of us are guilty of that, whether we admit it or not, and we're just hurting ourselves. We're not hurting anybody else really but ourselves when it comes to that. Number 20, keep scents around you that you love, from perfumes, candles, diffusers. Pretty much I just like to keep nice scents around me because it's a mood booster. I used to not put a lot of stock into like things like candles, but I feel like it's super important. Even like personal scents, like it's just something small to brighten your day. Like it doesn't seem like a big thing, but it really can be a big mood changing thing. So I feel like it's important to have that. Okay, number 21, this might be a little controversial, especially if you're a man. If you are, I don't care, I just stumped you. Number 21, with men, be a little mean. They like it. You know how they say nice guys finish last? Yeah, so do nice girls. So I'm telling you, like men who are, if you're into like masculine type men, because that's more my thing, men who are a little more masculine, they like you to be a little mean. That's not saying like be hitting on them and beating them up or anything like that, but teasing, like not always being like, oh, like know how to take a joke, know how to dish one out on them, okay? Standing up for yourself. They don't like you being a pushover, okay? Be a little mean. Men like it. Like I'm not even mean to girls, but I will be mean to men because that's y'all's fault for enjoying it. Okay, number 22, what you absorb affects you. So again, something else that I'm learning, but you know, like negativity, what the type of people that you're hanging around, what they talk about, what they focus on, the music you listen to, the media that you watch, I feel like all of that affects you. Like if you're okay with it affecting you and becoming a part of your mindset and how you operate, you know, listen to those things, be around those people, do those things. But I do feel like it affects you. Again, I'm not perfect with that, but I feel like even over the past, I would say 5 years, I've done a pretty good job for the most part of really paying attention to what I surround myself with and what I am taking in, because it really, people don't realize that will shape you, and it can shape you into something great or it can shape you into something bad that you don't even notice. So be careful with that. Just letting this bake for a second, but while it bakes, okay, I had to switch the camera out on y'all. I'm not big on this camera, but the good thing about it is it stays bright. The bad thing about it, the quality is not as good as my new camera that I just showed y'all. Number 23, sunlight is important. Don't deprive yourself of it. That is a super underrated thing. I have always been a very like outdoor girly. I grew up obviously in the South, a little bit in the country. We've always had yard, land to be out on. So I was always big into like, when I was younger, playing outside with my sister, and then when I got a little older, I'd like to go outside and read like on my porch and things like that. It's a little harder now. If I want to be outside now in Chicago, I have to go to the pool or something like that. It would be really nice if I had a balcony, but one good thing is I have these big huge windows, so sun is always coming in. But go outside and get yourself some sun. I feel like it can be kind of hard, especially maybe if you're not like a pet owner, because I know it's hard for me, but if you can, like even find somebody to go take a walk with. If you like to read, go read outside. Vitamin D is so important. I feel like if you deprive yourself of that, it's so easy for you to slip into a depression. Luckily, it's just something I cannot go without. So whenever I'm feeling down, I just really make sure that I get some time outside, because I just know it's going to make me feel better. And that really goes for anyone. If you're spending your time like in dark spaces a lot, you don't have like a lot of natural light, you don't go outside ever, make the time to do that. It's very, very, very important for your mental health and overall well-being. Number 24, don't lie about stupid things. Be upfront and honest. I feel like people will respect you more for it, like even if they don't like it. And you know, delivery is really important with that too, because I know sometimes we don't want to say certain things to people, but you can always work on your delivery. Delivery is everything, but I just feel like being honest, especially like, for example, one thing that I've been very honest with over my past year, when friends would ask me to hang out, I wouldn't tell them like, oh, I have something to do, like I'm busy. Sometimes, baby, I just want to be at home. And I would say that. I'd be like, girl, today's one of them days where I just did not want to leave. Like, what is the purpose of you telling them you're busy? Because now, anytime that especially if you're a person who knows you get in those little social moods, anytime that you are feeling that way, you're going to have to lie and say that you're doing something. So now you're just always going to be lying. Like, it's just so much easier, and let me tell you from experience, it's so much easier when you're just upfront and you tell people, you know, you just tell people what it really is. Because in that case, my friends already know what it is. They don't get offended or feel bad. They just know I need my personal time. I think the world would just be a lot better if just nobody could lie. I do have 25 things on here though. I misnumbered them, I'm noticing. I noticed I skipped 2 earlier, so we're actually like on number 23 right now. Yeah, we're on number 23, so I apologize for that. Your food choices can be life-changing. Don't take it lightly. I've really been working on my overall diet this past year, and it's just helped so much. I feel like when I eat terribly, not only like will it make me look bad, it also makes me feel badly. And this is coming from somebody, I was a candy fiend, and I didn't really see any harm in it, especially when I went off to college. Like, we were not really allowed to have candy that much growing up. So when I went off to college, like I would eat so much of it, and I paid for it, y'all. I got lots of cavities and probably a lot of like low energy from it and things like that. Just not great health from loving candy. Just for me to find out one day that candy, like sugar, is way freaking worse than salt, and I was out here just filling myself with it. What, you know what they say, your body is a temple, take care of it. And number 24, which I feel like goes back to what I was just saying, don't say yes to things that you want to say no to. So that's kind of different from the other one, because the other one was like, tell the truth. If you would not be willing to do it again, I've heard this as a saying, if you wouldn't be willing to do it again, don't say yes the first time, okay? Just be straight up. Nah, it's so, like in cases like that, it's okay to be selfish. Depending on most situations, I feel like it's okay to be selfish. I know there's some where maybe not, but if you don't want to do it, don't do it. The end. End of story. They can be mad, let them be mad. This camera is driving me nuts. I think it's just the sun. And number 25, I feel like this is a good number 25. And it's one, again, that I'm still learning. A lot of these we can always just be learning and working on through life. But don't be afraid to age. Your girl will be 30 in 4 years exactly from now. And I feel like I'm accepting it more now than I would have like a couple of years ago. But I think what's helping me the most with accepting aging, especially like as a woman, I feel like it really doesn't matter when you're a man, but when you're a woman, you guys know how society be talking bad about women when they hit certain ages. Like, we're not even gonna get into that. This topic is not about that. Bump them. But I think what's helped me the most is realizing the older that I've gotten so far, I've gotten wiser. The older that I've gotten so far, I've had more money. Like, so I just feel like when I'm 30, when I'm older than 30, as time goes on, I'm going to be wiser, and I'm also going to have life not all the way figured out, because I feel like you never really truly master or figure out life, but I'm going to have some things that I don't understand today. They're going to make more sense to me, especially my bank account. Okay, like things are just, have you seen the girls in 30s on their social media? They have the best lives. Like, they travel a lot. They just got everything going for them. I think they say like your 30s is basically a richer version of your 20s, because you actually like are more established and have money. I feel like when I was growing up, we were brought up to believe that you were going to be established in your middle to late 20s, which I'm doing perfectly fine. I could do better, of course, and I know in my 30s, hell, even probably before my 30s, I will be doing better, because the older I get, I plan to do better. I plan to be bigger. So I feel like that's been the biggest thing for me. When it comes to getting over the whole thing about being a woman and aging, getting older, getting closer to 30, getting closer to 50, I got got more going for me the older that I get. What's that saying? Aging like fine wine. You know, they say you set wine aside for years and years and it gets better over time. Literally, that's women. That is women. Because when I tell you I'm so much better now than I was when I was 19, I am way better than my 19-year-old self. Mindset wise, I actually look better. Like, I was cute, but I definitely look better now. And 19-year-old me only had about $100 in her bank account, so that's obviously way better. But yeah, that's that on that. Those are the 25 things that I feel I learned in my last 25 years. Still learning, still working on, but I feel like it's what's getting me through. Those are the top 25. Let me know if you resonate with any of those, or if you have one that you feel like is super important. There's something really important that you feel like I didn't touch on, because I can't touch on anything. I only been here 25 years. I'm just a girl. Yeah, let us know what it is, because we need to know. We need the wisdom from the elders always. Quick little OOTD before I get ready to go. So this is what I decided to wear. I decided to go with the all black outfit. Something really simple but cute and also comfortable, because y'all, I'm going just to take my clothes off. So I didn't want to do too much. I just wanted something easy to put on. So we got this little black skater dress on. She's so cute. It's also double layered, so I love that. It's got like this little tier in the middle. I don't know what to call that, but it's kind of like a drop waist vibe. But I think that's why I really like the dress, to be honest. It is long sleeve. I decided to wear long sleeve because it's 79 degrees outside. We're not even, I think the high today is 80, so if it was in the 90s I would not wear this long sleeve dress, but it's really not that bad outside, so I'm gonna be pretty comfortable. Plus I'm not gonna be outside all that much. Then I did decide to go ahead and wear these Sambas. I'm mad about the socks that I'm wearing right now, because my favorite socks, none of them are clean, so I had to just wear the ones that I wore to the gym. And then I decided to go with this Prada bag to match the new Prada Sunnies, you know, because I'm proud of myself. Okay, I should just left that one. I should have left that one in the bag, okay? We shouldn't have brought that one out. Anyway, silver earrings, silver necklace. Yeah, it's just simple and really cute. But yeah, let's get ready to go. Okay, so I'm already needing this massage more than ever, because parallel parking just got done kicking my butt. And also trying to find a park just got done kicking my butt, just for me to find out that the massage place is literally like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes away from my apartment. I missed like 3 turns because my Google Maps or whatever it is acting up. Child, I'm going through it. I need this massage real bad. I think I'm determined to make my birthday a bad one. Now I'm walking away and didn't even pay for parking. So now, clearly I'm trying to get a parking ticket. Like, oh my gosh, now I gotta walk back. I'm so annoying, y'all. I get on my own nerves. Let's see. I'm so tired of paying for parking. God dang. Just let me be free. How long am I gonna be here? Let's see. We'll do an hour, maybe 10 minutes. If it's longer than that, we got a problem. Okay. We're ready, let's go.
So have you gotten a massage before?
Yes, not here, but yeah.
Okay, any areas of concern that you want me to work on?
Maybe, probably neck, because I get a lot of tension there, and like upper back.
Yeah. And then any recent injuries or surgeries? Any allergies? Are you okay with lavender aromatherapy?
Yeah.
Okay, and then for pressures about a 1 to 7, anything higher than that will be considered deep tissue, so I will check on the pressure with you with that. And then we're all set with that.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, y'all. My birthday is coming to a close. It is pretty much over. Last y'all saw me, I went and got a massage. Why did I say massage? Massage, y'all. It was a massage. Anyways, I gotta be honest with y'all. I really gotta be honest. And I feel bad because they actually gave me a contact, like if I wanted to do a partnership with them, because they saw me with my vlog camera. I will say this. It's possible that I picked the wrong massage. So I went to the Now and I got their, what they call their signature massage, which is their Now massage. So I don't know who's going in there getting that. Clearly there's a lot of people going in there getting it because it's their signature one. But it was one of those massages where they kind of like hit like pressure points, I guess. And it's kind of more like pressure in the fingertips. And I'm used to going to this one that's like Asian owned and operated in Atlanta. And they be really getting in there, you know, like it's more than just rubbing. I felt like I got like a sensual rub down. I'm not even gonna cap y'all. I like actually was horrified when she told me to put my clothes on. I thought that was the warm up. Y'all, I was too outdone. I couldn't believe it because I know I keep complaining about prices and things up here, but that same price I have paid for a actual put in some elbow grease into a massage. But I didn't complain because I figured it was an error on my behalf. Maybe I ordered the wrong massage or something like that. I don't know, but that's another thing. I was talking to somebody and we were just talking about how pretty much kind of those really fancy massage places, it almost seems like you want to avoid them because you'll talk to other people about where they go and get massages at, and for the most part, if they're getting them done at like hotels or like really fancy spas, they always say they don't like the massage, and like boutique places like where I went today. So I've come to the conclusion maybe those are just not my kind of massages. So I just wanted to point that out if you're someone who's like severely stressed out and you really need somebody to get up in there, because I try to disclaim if I show something. I try to disclaim and like tell you how it went. So that way you don't be saying, well, Jordan didn't say nothing actually. But I am saying now, if you are looking for like kind of a more in-depth massage, maybe don't go there. Now, I almost am very curious. I would go back, but I would want to try a different massage. I almost think I would want to try the athlete's one, because I'm wondering if that's more along the lines of the one that I'm used to. And maybe they just do those for like really delicate people or people who just need like some relaxation. Because I will tell you, it was very relaxing. But that's why I would go back. But I would want to go back under a partnership type thing. That way I don't have to pay to try out something else. Because then if I pay for it again, I'm going to be disappointed, you know. But I got to say, though, overall, the ambiance, like, I was very calm. The ambiance is definitely the best ambiance I've come across as far as massaging. It was just the actual massage itself. But, like, when you first walk in, it's, like, really loud ocean sounds. But it's actually not even annoying. Like, it's super calming. It's beautiful when you walk in. So I really hope that they do offer more intense massages. Because if not, that's just such a miss to have like such a vibe set up and you can't get a real massage, you know. But maybe that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the vibe. If you've been there before, please let me know if I just got the wrong massage, because I'd love to try it again if they do have something more intense, because I don't want to just be rubbed on, okay, I just don't, that's not what I'm going for. But besides that, I just did a lot of chill stuff today. I just told myself, we not doing anything. It's actually a Monday and I'm actually supposed to work, but I was like, nah, like I'm not working on my birthday. Everybody I know is busy. None of my family was able to come up here, and if you guys saw my vlog from last summer, you saw that I spent my birthday with my family, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I've just never been a big birthday person. Like, I was talking to my mom, and literally the most enjoyable birthday that I had, I don't even know if it was the most enjoyable, but it was definitely the most memorable, was when I think I turned 19, and they dropped a new Harry Potter book, so I went and got that book because me and Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling, I'm not so happy about J.K. Rowling because she be on some stuff nowadays, but Harry Potter, we have the same birthday, so they dropped a new Harry Potter book on that day. And I also went and got my favorite sandwich at the time, which was the avocado BLT at Panera. and I watch movies all night with my family. I've just always been very like, I like to keep it really small and low-key on birthdays. And I almost wonder if it's because, like, am I afraid of disappointment? Like, I've thought about that. Like, have I just always been afraid to be that person and be like, I'm gonna have a birthday dinner and I'm gonna invite everybody, and then nobody comes? Like, I think that may be a thing, because even when I was in high school, like, I had a lot of friends, but I literally just wanted to go out to eat with my best friend and my sister and just call it that. Like, I wouldn't tell anybody about my birthday. I've just always been really secretive and low-key about my birthday. Like, I didn't even talk about it on Instagram. I don't plan on talking about it on Instagram. I don't know what it is, y'all. Am I the only one? Like, please somebody let me know if you also are like this about birthdays, because I don't know if I have like an anxiety about birthdays or what, but all I know is I am grateful to hit 26. A lot of people didn't make it to 26, so I'm grateful for that. And I'm super looking forward to what's to come in the next year. Even in the next couple of months, you guys are going to see a lot of big changes. So yeah, y'all just gonna have to stay tuned. But one thing I do want to show y'all. So my mom was being real shady about this. But anyways, I got a notification on my email that I got a package. And my mom texted me and was like, have you checked your package room today? And I had just gotten an email saying I had a package. And I'm like, since when did she tell me to check my package room or whatever? But then I called her after I had went and got the box, and I was like, okay, I called you because I figured you want to be on the phone for when I open this, since you told me about my package. And then she's still acting like brand new. And so I was like, dang, maybe it's PR. Like, because she really acted like she don't know what I'm talking about. Because she was like, oh, I was just telling you had a package because I saw it in your email. Because she has access to my business email, which shows my packages. It's a gift from my mama and daddy, but I have to show y'all the gift. It's a really good gift. So you probably saw on the thumbnail by now, because I'm sure I could not hold myself back. But we got a little black box. We got a little black box that says David Yurman. Ah, like, super exciting. I told them they did not have to get me this, and they did. They're just, I have the best parent. And my mom is like the ultimate gift giver. So here's the little unboxing. I've already unboxed it. I don't know, personally, when people show me something, I want to see the box. Don't just show me the something, show me the box. So that's what I try to do with y'all. But yeah, it came in this little black David Yurman box. Wait. That's your ASMR for the night, okay? So it's not as cutely packaged as it was, but let me tell you, it was fun in the moment. Oh, look at it. I don't even have it on there right. So this is the bracelet that they got me. They said they decided to get me this because obviously I just turned 26, and they said they feel like I'm about to be in my grown woman era, which I was telling you about. I feel like I cannot just be just a girl anymore. I feel like I have to be grown. So I feel like this is a good start to it. The only thing, I am gonna have to go and trade it out because she got me the extra small size because I do have a tiny wrist. But it ain't that tiny. It ain't extra small tiny because I just do want a little bit of extra room. So this is how it looks right now. Like, it's so small I can't really clasp it myself. It fits, but I just want it like a little, ooh, I want a little extra dangle room because I don't want to have to ever take it off. So I don't want it to ever be like stressed from whatever I'm doing. But this is what it looks like. It's like the little silver chain. It's got a rope chain as well as the regular chain. But yeah, like, I feel like this is such a grown girl gift. Like, your girl is in the David Yurman group. The David Yurman bracelet girl crew. Like, I feel like that's low-key a thing for, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a thing. But also that brings me to, I feel like I'm kind of going through a style change again. And you guys may have noticed it. But honestly, it's kind of me reverting back to a style that I've had before, but now it's just executed a lot better. If you saw me kind of in my earlier days of YouTube, you saw when I was like more like sophisticated and stuff like that. So I feel like I am kind of getting back to, god dang. Y'all done? I do hope whoever that is though is okay while I'm over here thinking about the sound. I feel like I am kind of getting back to that, like my classy girl era. Not super classy. Like, I always have to give a disclaimer because I will have my little eras, but what I'm trying to say is I feel like I've been feeling more of like a high-end, classic, but a little edgy, feminine type of look. Like I feel like that's how my style has been kind of reverting and kind of going back to that, because I used to be that, but now I can execute it better because I have a lot more money than what I had when I first had that style. When I first had that style, it was like a lot of like thrift clothes, so it was kind of just whatever I could find because I was in college. But now I'm a grown woman with grown woman money, so I feel like I can execute that style the way I wanted to execute it back then. I feel like I can do it now. And so I'm just really excited to show you guys this. Like I feel like we're getting ready to elevate for sure, in many ways, as far as Jordan as a whole, Jordan as in content, Jordan style. We're elevating it all, and I'm saying this to y'all because I'm trying to figure out a way. Like I know a lot of y'all be saying like, girl, like we love your vlogs, but can you give us more fashion videos? Can you give us more like sit down content? And so I guess I'm trying to figure out how I can introduce y'all to my new, not my new style, but kind of my brought back and better style, and just kind of show y'all what I've been interested in fashion wise. So if y'all have any ideas, let me know, because I want to talk about it. I do want to talk about it, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and actually close the vlog out because I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my birthday night, which is doing nothing. I'm gonna do nothing. I love doing nothing. It's the introvert in me. I'm just an introvert through and through, but y'all know that. Y'all know that by now. I've told y'all a million times, and y'all, I feel like we see each other, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next vlog. Make sure to give me a like for my birthday, okay? Because I know this vlog was kind of impromptu and like only a daily vlog. That's all I want. That is all I want. Yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. I love you so much. Mwah.